Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Entrepreneurial Journey, the podcast where we celebrate inspiring leaders, founders, and visionaries who are shaping our industries across the India. I'm your host, Sunita, and today we have dynamic entrepreneur who has been leading the vision and passion for over 15 years in the manufacturing sector. Please welcome Deepaa Batra, CEO of Halcyon India and Managing Director of Laxmi Industries. She has been steering her organization with a strong focus on excellence, innovation, and sustainable business growth. From funding this, from the building and scaling the business to navigating the evolving industry landscapes in India, Deepa's journey is a powerful example of resilience, strategic thinking, and women in leadership. Deepa, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been wonderful to have you on the show.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to be here, to be part of it. And if I can contribute something great, that would be great for me.
Let's begin your story. Can you tell us about yourself and the professional journey in terms of what inspired you to take the role as managing director at Laxmi Industries and later launching the Halcyon India?
Okay. Honestly, when I talk about my journey, like it began with engineering in aeronautics. I was fascinated by the aviation world. I guess we all are in during our childhoods. We all want to, contribute something to the Air Force or something. Some patriotism is right there. So my journey started with aviation, and after like I worked for the jet engines, for the rotorcrafts and all, and post that I entered into the corporate where I joined a US based MNC, and I took my role forward for the learning and development departments and all. Post that, I switched back to my family business, and everything around my journey was always eventual. It was never like, we all make choices, we all have desires, we need to move in this direction, but nothing goes planned. It's always unplanned. So this role happened to me because my family was already into the existing business from a couple of decades, and when I joined in, so my father pushed me to join for the marketing position and all. So I joined in as a marketing head for our two-wheeler leadership uh, thing. Like we have products which we cater to the two-wheeler segment only. So I joined in like that. And couple of years later, it happened to be like my father passed away, and I had to take the charge of the entire thing. So that eventually, positioned me to take part in all the sectors and areas of the industry, wherein we have all finance, production, manufacturing, then marketing, and every part of it. So this role was not chosen initially by me, but it happened to be. So I'm today part of it. Like
That's
from
really
last 11
inspiring. Yeah.
years, I'm actively here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. That's really inspiring the way you have taken such a big role in a very short span. I know you mentioned it has come eventually, it's not like chosen, but the way you have taken it in a short duration shows your real passion on it as well. That's really great. You said like you have been leading industry since over 14 to 15 years now. Uh, what are the specializations or the special products we produce through Lakshmi Industries? And what are the key services we provide to Halcyon industry?
Okay. This industry is basically for manufacturers products for assistance for the disabled people or differently able people. Wherein we do two-wheeler kits, wherein we do three-wheeler conversions for them, and we have electric tricycles, manual tricycles, day-to-day mobility for the people who have gone through some surgery or like that. And moreover, this is kind of a this is a social impact manufacturing, where I call it, like, it's a social impact manufacturing. It's not just doing the business or earning the revenue, because what I feel indeed is like we all work for the money. We all do it in the earlier stages of our life, but once when when you are at that position, when you have to contribute. So this is something where we can create a meaningful change, or we can help out people, like in a like our presence should be it should be something worth it. So therein I call it social impact manufacturing.
That's great and sounds really interesting the way, we're not just focusing on revenues and the profits, but the real social impact and the change what we're trying to focus on. That's truly impacting. And I definitely understand that's one of the proudest moment what we are celebrating, I believe, right? And what is the key milestones we have achieved during this process?
See, initially, I mean, if you talk about this journey in last 15 years, like when we were, I thought we are just starting up. It was a kind of a rebirth of the industry. So we just tried to focus on the, JID technique. We used certain techniques to have our marketing and the sales process aligned. So we used JIT, we achieved good thing, I mean a good benchmark in that. Post that we have achieved like zero defect, and we are working on the carbon emissions also. So we are all into it, and I think we have achieved a good amount of credibility to showcase like that. And right now we are doing the exports also. So the company is involved into the exports for the African region, wherein we supply tricycles for the disabled. And we are also on our EV, we are making our own EV scooters for the disabled, special scooters for disabled. And we are working on the EV technology more, and we are trying to bring in more products where we can achieve the EV benchmark as well. So we are onto it.
That's really amazing the way we are trying to work on these specially needed products and all. It's the need of the hour, I would say. And while we are, going through your journey as a business leader and inspiring visionary leader over there, as a woman entrepreneur and a leader in the manufacturing and industrial sector, what challenges did you face in the early days, and how did you overcome it?
Okay. If I say like long back, like say 15 years back, we were not digitalized. We were not this socialized on digital platforms. We didn't have much of understanding about how a woman would be as an entrepreneur. And that time was it was a taboo. Like, okay, women sitting in a male-dominated area, wherein it's completely industrial area. You can understand that that's like full of labors, and only entrepreneurs are there, and they are also male. So they don't, I mean, somewhere it's not that comfortable to step in initially. But you have to create your own position. You have to create your own barriers, like what you need to get in and what you need not. So initially I faced those challenges. And again, I was younger at my age, so people had some doubts of whether the person would be credible, whether we can talk to them, whether they'll understand what we need. Because in our stream, like, we have to customize products as per the people's disabilities also. So they were a little doubtful about how it would go. Later on, like, while the technical insights which I already had made it more easier for me to resolve the issues. And just taking it as a challenge, and going with the spirit that yes, I have to do this, we have to get into the next level. So the things happen to me. And yeah, I somehow tried my best to overcome the challenges. And still, like, you can feel it, like, I mean, coming from a corporate to a place where people won't even speak in English, or they won't even try to understand what you're going through. So that is it. Like, I really face challenges, but the journey has been superb, because it evolved me. I learned how to get involved with the changes and challenges.
That's really inspiring the way you have actually gained that trust and then, build that credibility by stepping into the fast changing environment, right? Where you have to deal with supply chain or, a lot of disruptions happening to AI or the digital transformations. And also we need to focus on the sustainability demands as well, right? So how are you
Yes.
positioning now both the, focusing both at a time on the Lakshmi Industries and the Halcyon same time?
See, both the companies are majorly involved into the a similar kind of a product structure. In Halcyon India, we just deal with the two-wheeler dealership chain, which is Pan India, and we do retrofitment kits for them. Halcyon India is precisely made for those government tenders which we participate for the retrofitments. However, the Lakshmi Industries, it has a more wider coverage wherein we do the customization for the special kits for special people as per their needs. Then we have Swachh Bharat products, and also we manufacture disability tricycles like for especially able. Now we are doing EVs also into it. So both things are interlinked. However, it's like now I feel it's okay. It's just ready. I can easily do this. So I'm doing it. And even we have started a scheme for Sakhi Shakti, like where we are empowering women. We want startup women, homegrown brands where we can fund them and we can raise them in the market. So we are working on those two.
That's great. And what role does innovation play in your leadership roles or the leadership style, what you're leveraging now on both the side of it?
See, being from a like core manufacturing part, innovation is part of it. Like you have to day cater more and more innovation. So there are different kind of requirements people are seeking, and you have to be innovative. So taking innovation as a thing, I see like it's more of integral part of the business. We don't have to specialize something for it, but it's an integral part of it, and we keep challenging ourselves with the new opportunities, like what we can do more better, what we can build better. So innovation is already a part of it, and I think yes, being innovative and having that special thought process to be innovative, to have a long-term vision where we can create more value to the society, to the business, everything. That is always inside anyone who is into business. Business is not just about an idea, not just about numbers. It's a complete integration of all the things together. When they are placed in a right direction, innovation happens to be.
I totally agree. So innovation is no more option or a choice, I say, like you mentioned. It's in
Yeah,
part and parcel of the
it's a
business
breathe.
flow
Like
or
we breathe, we feel every day to survive. So it's also breathe of the industry. You have to be innovative. You have to breathe in to survive.
definitely, yeah. And can you share one example of the special product what we are creating for the senior citizens? Like if I want to check on dementia as a problem, right? So do we have any specific devices what we are focusing on right now or strategizing something for the senior citizens?
Yes, like the EV scooter which we have, it's a tri scooter where and you have all the balances so that you do not fall. It has a speed lock where you cannot overspeed. So it's very comfortable and reliable product for the senior citizens, and they are really good with it. It has reverse mechanism as well, wherein they don't have to take the turns and struggle with the vehicle. So we are working on those things. We are already live with that product, and yeah, senior citizens are also like liking that kind of a product because it makes easy for them to mobilize around their vicinity like that.
Yeah, totally agree to it. So leadership lessons are invaluable, I would say. And then, what are some of the biggest leadership principles you ideally live by?
Okay. Okay, I would share one, and like it's an instance where me and my friends we were sitting together. They are also entrepreneurs, and we have been talking on things how we work or we have different working styles, right? So they say we don't think business is emotional, wherein I say everything we do has an emotion behind it. So same way when I do business, I want to abide by my own ethics and principles. You should have that rule book because being in the discipline does not earn you in a day, but in a long term, being disciplined and being maintaining your goodwill, your value, you add more rather than being fluctuated. So people trust you for who you are. So you have to create your own worth first of all, and you should have that kind of a face value first. Like when you talk to people, when you put in about your business. So I think we at Laxmi Industries are precisely abide by ethics, that we are in our financial transactions, the transparency we want to maintain with our customers and client. So I think that way it goes.
So true. I totally agree to it. So discipline is one mantra I would say, which actually helps in the long run in order to achieve the long-term sustainable, business value propositions. Totally agree. And today, when we see India's manufacturing sector is seeing a big push through Make in India, right? So, what opportunities
Yeah.
and challenges do we see for mid-size manufacturing business like yours in the coming years?
See, for Make in India, we like as I said, we are going through EV thing. So this phase, we need more industries which manufacture the parts, as majority of the parts are imported by China, right? So once we need to build in the compatible parts also in India. We cannot just rely on saying that we are local, vocal, and make in India. We cannot just mark that stamp. We need to have each and every bit of it made in India. So we need more industries to come up. We need more better infrastructure for which can motivate more manufacturing industries to serve. And we should have, I mean, the government should have policies which help manufacturing to grow, not the taxation. And we need some relaxation being a manufacturer. We cannot be put in every role we are asked to, right now. I mean, this year's target is to make more and more exports. How one would make more and more exports if we are not supported by the government? They have to release, they have to cool down on some of the other parts, like wherein they are helping. China did not become number one in a day. They had a strategy, right? They are supporting manufacturing infrastructure, the government policies, the working profile, the way they work, the kind of machinery they are helping, innovating, and they are just leading the world on that. So we also need to be a part of it. We also need to modify things which are needed, and that can be only done at a like it can be done at a core industrial places only. It's not like we can just say and we can do a paperwork, and no, we have to make the system to adapt those changes.
Totally right. So the system should be supportive, like you mentioned, the government policies and the the support system. What we have to create to enable make in India process, supporting everyone should be enabled. Totally agree on it.
Yes.
For aspiring entrepreneurs and women who want to enter into the manufacturing or start their own ventures, what three pieces of advice would you give them?
Yes. First is like being, having your own idea. Work on what you are interested in. Like follow your ikigai. Don't do what people are telling or what is the hottest. Okay, this will generate revenue for me, so I should try that. No, do something which you are interested in. Believe in your idea. First thing is believe in your idea, and the other one is like you have to if you have to struggle, it's okay. Just have patience, because once you have patience and you have a clear goal, you will definitely achieve it some or the other way. Just don't give up, just don't give up. And the third one is not for the I would say this for everyone. The families need to be very supportive if we want females and more women entrepreneurs in this country. Families have to be supported. We cannot expect them to be the 90s thoughts and we ask them to work in 26, like, okay, you have to be an entrepreneur. No, families have to be very supportive.
Very well said in a very short way. Like believe in yourself and then never give up, and then create that support system or ecosystem so that have this passion
Yes.
going in. That's great. And if you want to suggest any good books or like any mentors, or if you want to share any experiences that has profoundly shaped your entrepreneur mindset, so what would be that one?
I would say there are a couple of books. I don't read anymore much of it now. So Ikigai is one, and the other one is Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. That just tells you how you have to put in yourself, how you have to present yourself in each and every situation. So,
So, Deepa, this has been such an inspiring conversation with you, and then your insights on entrepreneur and then leadership in manufacturing, building sustainable business is truly inspiring, right? So, thank you so much for sharing your
yeah.
time and your experiences, wisdom with us today. I'm sure our listeners, especially aspiring entrepreneurs and women leaders, will take away a lot from this episode. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you. Even I had a great time talking about it. I would like to tell one thing, like being a women entrepreneur, which he asked me, like, what three benchmarks women can follow. I would just say one more to it. Like, nature has created women as a creator. We are here in this nature to create more and more. So don't worry, when we even step into the business, we create more. We always have that energy to abide by, to create more abundance. So obviously, even in businesses, women can do well, best. So we can always, keep up our creative energy and just evolve with the system. Even
Truly
I had a great
inspiring.
time on this
Yeah,
podcast. Thank you.
totally agree. And it's truly inspiring. Thank you so much. To our listeners, if you enjoy the episode, please like and subscribe and share it with your fellow entrepreneurs. And please do connect with Deepa on further,